Hey, great. His son got stuck with the thumb in the air. How you doing, Sam?
Good. Trying to modify this thing so it could stay by itself instead of holding onto it. But is the sound clear or no?
It sounds better. Yeah. So far, so good.
Cool, man. So how was your day?
Crazy, crazy day.
Not the correct question.
I am honestly so beat and tired, bro. I was actually thinking about just passing out.
¿Y eso que no estás casado?
No, thank you, Lord Jesus. I literally felt like passing out. Like ya estaba fastidiado. I was just so tired out, and I just thought, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a big old nap, and pull my hair like Dr. Juana.
And feel good about it. Yes, I'm gonna put that hair down in a little bit. Woo! Good evening. Look, now I'm doing a little caffeine today. I like that, sir. Your hair looks a little different.
Mine or Sam?
Yeah, I got a.
Sam.
I got a haircut.
Haircut.
I know, but did you get another one?
The Hitler haircut.
Well, it's like a smaller haircut. It's a funny story though. I went and asked for like a fade, and they gave me like some Trump style haircut.
Doesn't look like a Trump style. It looks like the Goodyear baby. That little.
It's even worse.
The little curl up on top.
Well, without hair gel, it looks like a little toupee.
Oh. Well, see that is Trump style.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if we did it like on a joke, because it's really like a hardcore hardcore Confederacy supporters over here. So I don't know if it was as a joke, but I was talking to the guy pretty close. I don't know, maybe he misunderstood me or not.
They wanted to just do it's very military there, isn't it? So they just want the crew cut look.
Yeah. Yeah, but I always get it like that though. But it's supposed to be a fade, not like a mushroom half comb over type of deal.
Big comb over. I got today. I did get some pineapple glazed cheesecake.
From where?
From Joe.
Joe, where is your place?
He just bakes.
Huh?
He just bakes at home.
Did you have the churro one? Oh no.
Oh, let me tell you, man.
You did it at home. That's even better.
Pink Octopus Creations does this churro cheesecake. It's damn good. Amazing good.
Amazing.
I'm actually planning to have like one a week.
I don't know. You can afford that. I just look at something.
Is that like that
16 ounces?
Well, after tonight, I'm going to afford anything I want.
You're gonna what?
I can afford anything I want after tonight.
Oh, okay. So did you win the lotto?
I will at 10:00.
Oh, that's why. Is it now? Did somebody win the lotto, or is it like $1 billion?
$1 billion.
Oh wow!
$1 billion.
I don't know.
Yeah,
good
luck
so
with
quiet.
Those chances.
Hey, so did you see South Park?
Like a minute of it.
Oh, see, I mean,
I saw the mantequilla one.
Wasn't it great?
That one. It's labeled a different. It's labeled different. It's not mantequilla.
The last of the Mexicans.
Yeah, the Mexican. Yeah, it was pretty funny,
It
and
was
and
damn funny.
and it's like the opposite
The
of
one I
what
saw was Kubaks.
Kubaks. You
Kubak.
should see the one on about the Mormon religion, how the Mormon religion started. That one's a funny one.
That's amazing. Okay,
That's
let's
funny.
go to the comments. ¿Qué pasó, muchachos? Sounds and looks good, guys. It does sound good, finally, for Sam. Good evening, everyone. I hope y'all have awesome days. I'm going to
I
tell
have
you a
my
little
two
bit.
hands now.
Good evening, and much. That's me. Hey, Dr. Juana, you didn't send John White a friend request.
First I wanted to make sure it was Mr. John White. I mean, you never know.
It's John White.
I'll send you. It's with one N.
And
Yeah,
it's got,
okay. I'll send you a friend request, John White. Please don't give me attitude though. Is he a good guy?
yeah, he's a great guy.
Uh-oh. Well,
I
he'll
love
give
you.
me attitude.
Good evening. Good evening. Wow. It's the Erasmo show. Have a nice
Mr. Martinez.
actitud y pasión. El Wanga. Mendigo Mike always trips me out with the damn memes that he makes. Did you see that meme that he made, guys?
Uh-uh.
Sam?
Yeah, Juan Gabriel.
Oh my God. You guys see it on my page, Dr. Juana. You know Juan Gabriel,
Okay.
right?
I'll go. Yes. I'll check it out.
It's on my page. Man, the Juana's crazy,
You know,
man.
I couldn't. I haven't checked out that other guy's page yet. So
Which, who's?
um, the 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 page that you don't want to say because, but
Oh,
see, he's
Oh,
very South Park. The way when I was watching South Park, I was thinking, there a lot of this stuff is pretty off the top.
it is, but it's, but
So it's kind of like that, right?
yeah,
Except
it's,
he's identifying like John White said a blow hard or what did you he used the right term. I actually looked it up.
there's a little bit of difference. South Park is actually
I'll
entertaining,
raise it to
funny. You
well,
know,
that's pretty good, Mr. White.
if he gets the million, he's gonna give her a $12 an hour a day raise.
Oh.
How did your 10 a.m. appointment go this morning? It was funny seeing you dash out all of a sudden. Let me say, it was a kind of I go and I did my 10 o'clock really quick, and then someone says, and that's when we're on our way. So the guy came and I had a conversation with him, and then someone that was actually going to meet at 10 o'clock said at 10:45 at 10:40, are you still there? I said, screw you. You were supposed to meet at 10 o'clock. But fortunately, what I do when I go to Matamoros, I put like 3 or 4 different things together. That way, if one doesn't show up, I'll be okay. Does that make
What do you
sense?
do over there?
Well, I marry people. I have conversations with people. I give people information in regards to getting married, what the process is. So had to go marry someone, and then I had to go talk to 2 people. One of those people didn't show, and then at like 10:40 sends me a message like, "Are you still there? I'm on my way." I said,
Yeah,
"Screw you."
I would do something like that.
Well, I told him, "Screw you." I said, "No more, no más." So then what happens is because I went to Matamoros to get my Mexican driver's license.
Oh wow.
So I actually can now
does Mexico know what they're getting?
legally drive in Tamaulipas with my Mexican driver's license. So so then I get called by somebody else. Hey, can we meet? We have some questions. We want to know what the process is. I said, sure. I'll meet you at La Cancilleria. And so we went to Cancilleria. I saw Pedro Cardenas out there, Commissioner Pedro Cardenas. Good to see you today. And and I had told that other chick, the one that didn't get there at 10 o'clock. I said, I'll give you another chance. I'll see you at Cancilleria. Again, she didn't show up.
Well, I mean, maybe something happened.
Twice.
It
What if
happened.
they're riding the pesera? What if they're riding on the bus
Well, they
and
should
to
do
go
what
from one place to another?
they should
Yeah,
do
and
what
then you
most cultured people do. I'm going to be late. I can't make it on time. Can we reschedule? So it didn't go well. So then what happens is, because I come back and I gotta, catch up on a lot of little work. I I got paid for some job that I'm supposed to do on Saturday and Sunday, which I don't care to do.
Well, you got to feel good about it.
Yeah, but I already got paid.
Oh,
Hablando de gotten paid, when are you going to Orlando?
Well, it's kind of a trippy deal. I haven't bought my ticket yet because I'm going to wait for Pastor David to tell me, to remind me, hey, we're going to meet in Orlando. If he doesn't, I'm not going.
it's too hot.
Yeah, it is. You're right. I'm not going to go. Plus, I actually got a wedding Monday night at 11 o'clock at night.
So, do you do funerals?
Yeah,
You do.
I do
Ah,
funerals.
that's
I do blessings. I'm actually going to be in San Antonio this weekend doing a house blessing.
oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. So,
You better pay me.
do they pay you?
Oh yeah, yeah. And let me tell you, I am amazing. I'm not even joking. People think that I'm amazing at weddings, guys. At funerals, I am like no one other. Super amazing at funerals.
Ya que andas en San Antonio, pues pasa por la casa de Mo, ¿no? Para dar una limpia.
I'm going to go see. Le voy a dar una limpia, pero a la antigua con un ladrillo en medio de la colita.
Do you use the yeah? Do you use any of that? Do you do the baridas?
Yeah, yeah. Yo curo de mal ojo también. I do exorcisms, but especially curar de mal ojo, mal de ojo. So agarro un huevo. Oh,
Yeah. Well, I do the huevo. I learned that from my grandma.
but with Mo,
I think it's all about touch.
Sam, with
Touching the person makes them
with
feel
Mo,
better.
I might use two huevos.
Uh,
And
Para que aprenda.
curar the crap
hey,
out of
I wanna talk about something that you had talked about that kind of I thought about it and it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
I haven't given you all my whole day out thing.
Huh?
You want to wait till I do my whole day thing, or you want to?
No, I don't want you to do your whole day thing. Because what if I forget? I'm older than you.
That's
No,
true.
it was about the commissioner salaries. The commissioner salaries are not very good here.
What?
If they're not
For
very
what
good.
what they do?
I think they need to get paid more than
$75,000 a year?
are they getting $75,000 a year?
Yes.
Okay, so see, this is how if this
No,
is the
that's the
commissioner and
county
they're in
judge.
charge of all these cities.
Huh?
How many cities are they in charge of? Just one city?
Roswell, Harlingen, and Rancho Viejo. All the rest are ranchos.
Well, yeah, but that's a lot of responsibility.
But that's why
Look
they
at how
divided
much
the district, Juana.
the city manager, the assistant city manager of
Wait, hold on, hold on. Wait, hold on. You're going nuts again. Are you talking? Are you talking about city commissioners or county commissioners?
no, I'm the county commissioners. I'm caught. Yeah, the city commissioners shouldn't get paid anything.
Then good. They don't deserve it. The county commissioners, remember that the county is divided into 4 precincts.
Right. And those
So
precincts, aren't there a lot?
no, like mine, it's all only Brownsville and Rancho Viejo.
Well, okay, only all of Brownsville or a part of
But,
Brownsville?
but take into consideration, Dr. Juana, a lot of like my duties as a county commissioner, they don't entail the city of Brownsville. I mean,
The,
it's covered to
the,
a certain, it's covered to
yeah.
a certain degree, but it doesn't entail the city of Brownsville because what happens is we, now it sounds echoey. We focus on the areas out around the cities more than
The county, which is like there's a lot of drama. To me, I think there's more drama that we don't know about in the county. There's roads that need to be messed with. People are going to be, I think more people talk to the county commissioners and want things done.
Well, and let me tell you, I'll give you one example. Do you remember back in the day when there was an issue? What city was it, Sam? When
Which issue?
was it the flooding or was it? I can't remember.
Oh,
When
Oh, I think that was like outside Harlingen.
yeah,
That
when the
it was like the outside
mhm.
county roads.
when county judge went out there, had a town hall with them, a Q&A session, and he said, "Well, you want to be bitching or you want something done?"
Yeah, yeah. You know what? That that all needs to change. I totally get. Nobody should be. I mean, we serve the people if you're involved with any type of public service.
It's like
But
$75,000.
okay. Remember, you guys were talking about this other guy that's getting $75,000 to be somebody's assistant. He's
Yeah,
like
I think
somebody's
there's a
boyfriend.
misunderstanding. I think there's a misunderstanding because I think the county judge is at 75, trying to get 100,000 or a little bit over
no,
100,000,
he
and
already
the the regular commissioners are like a little bit under 50, trying to get
no.
like around
Yeah,
60
I
or
don't think
70,000.
that's. Yeah, I think
No,
they need more
no, no,
money.
no. Sam, though that post was years ago, a year and a half ago, when they were voting for a raise for themselves. They got the raise. They
Oh,
voted
so,
for the
so that's already like their current
So they
wage.
already have $75,000.
hell yeah.
Well, I just think that, you know, one, I think that I know Hidalgo County is a pretty big county, and uh,
Bigger than ours.
yeah, but you know, Brownsville has so much more out. I think outside the county. I do think that the I guess what I'm trying to tell you is that I don't think you should be bitching about the uh, county commissioners. I mean, if they want to raise
They,
$75,000.
they're getting paid 75.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, see, for I had thought it was 50, and you
No,
know, if that's their only job, if that's their only job, I mean, I bet you you could be a teacher, or you could, well, you could have another job without a lot of less responsibility.
they do. They have they earn $75,000 and they have their own jobs.
Oh, on top of that,
Yes.
oh,
I also do graduation convocation. Yes, I do.
oh.
And I'm amazing at it. And when was like he wants to know. I'm not doing Varida and Frankie. County commissioners are not in charge of cities.
No, they're in charge of counties
If you believe city,
outside the city limits.
if you believe city commissioners should not get paid when they sit on a commission similar to a county commissioners sit in the county commissioners court, why would a county need to be paid more? Let me say, I think part of the reasoning behind it is that it was something that Dr. Juana was saying. They are required to be out there 24/7 in regards to attending the needs of the county. The difference with
City,
the
it's a
cities,
city.
like the
City
city of Brownsville,
council, yeah.
the difference with city of Brownsville is that it is under a city manager system.
Mhm.
And now, if we want that to change, if we want to go from a city manager system to a city mayoral system, then we would pay the mayor and the county commissioners and the city commissioners, not the other way around. We can't double.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think you should get paid for to be on the city council or the city commission or be an alderman or, but for the county commissioners and the county judge, if all they're getting is 49,000 or $50,000 a year, and they every year, I mean, every week they have a meeting. They have to go through the agenda. They have to go through the budgeting.
Once
They
a
have
month.
to talk to. I mean, it's a heavy
Once,
job.
once a month.
They don't have meetings once a week,
Once a month.
once a month. Yeah, so it's different. It's different. It's different. Hidalgo County is weekly.
I don't think Hidalgo County is weekly.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong. I have no idea. I don't live in Hidalgo County. The kids would love that. Graduation complications, give me a call. But
Who?
you said that they are in charge of cities.
Who? Me?
I didn't say that.
Their county are in charge of outside city limits.
Okay.
That's how that
Well,
works.
the
It's
only thing,
outside city limits.
and let me say, I will say that as a county commissioner, you want to make sure that your precinct is well represented, and
Mm-hmm.
even the individuals. But in regards to a lot of the authority and a lot of the help that one can give an individual inside the city limits is waned, is a lot less.
Yeah, because you got the city commission, you got all those other people to help that person out. But um, I just think that if
But do you think they're getting the counties getting their money's worth with the city commissioners compared to the job they have done so far?
well, okay, the city commissioners are not getting paid. The county
I
commission,
mean, the county commissioners.
yeah.
County commissioners.
Uh, no, we're definitely not getting the best bang for our buck. I know what Roman is trying to say, and look, do I think county commissioners should get paid? Oh hell yeah! Because I'm
Oh, you're
about
saying because I'm running?
because
No.
I'm about to be a county
That's the
commissioner.
reason I'm running.
That's you think I'm running for? No,
Hello.
but in all honesty and in all is sincerity, do I think that there's a possibility that we could put that on a ballot and let's get it discussed? But let's measure out how. Part of the problem I think that we have is that a lot of the folks here that serve as county commissioners, as city commissioners, they don't do their jobs. They are jobs. They don't do their jobs to the extent that they should. Again, if someone works, if someone does their job, they should get paid for it. I promise that I will not have a job other than marrying
Oh,
people.
I did. Well, if outside the city limits, that's the way that works.
Hey, nigga. Okay, thanks for clarifying. Thank you.
Hey, did you ever get the message from Nikki?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
What's the opinion on the Mayor Brown? He sucks.
Yeah.
He's a hot guy.
It would be, yeah. Uh, the city of Brownsville is like a jewel.
How can county is facing a 5.3 million deficit? How can there be raises? Let me say, guys, as a one of the promises that I will make when I become county commissioner, I will work with the other county commissioners and the county in order to cut my salary in half.
Wow.
And request that everybody else's salary get cut in half.
See, if that was my only job, I mean, and I wanted to really, well, first I'd look at that 5.3 million deficit and I'd think, okay, where is that money going? And are we replicating things? And let's try to get that deficit down.
I
Are we
would
hiring
seriously
people?
look more into the county parks. And since they're getting like $14 per car, and in the summer they always get hundreds of cars, it adds
Yeah,
to thousands and hundreds of thousands per
we
weekend.
we
So
need
for them to
to.
have $1 million deficit, it is ridiculous.
It is. So it is working on and see, that would be if the county commission can fix that $5.3 million deficit.
They
So,
won't.
so our taxes are less. Well, see, that's the whole thing. That won't, I mean, by just saying
You
that
know how
won't,
you would fix it? By not giving a tax break to certain corporation that's by the beach.
oh, no. It's just not him. It's just
I
not
know,
him. I
but
mean,
what?
no, the way you fix it is you don't get brand new cars, or you fix them. You don't get a brand
Or like
new.
Mr. Casco was saying, like lower those not the what's it called? Those trips that are not necessary.
Unnecessary trips. Anyway, when will want to join us for block walking for Erasmo and other candidates? That'd be awesome.
Totally cannot do it. My whole agenda is like filled. Maybe after the end of September, and see where my life is.
I'm holding you to October.
Yeah. Hey, I talk about you all day. I know I don't talk about you all day, but I did listen to.
Like she would join you for the block walking, pero para las pasadas. De Navidad.
Yes. Most definitely.
Did you like my sermons?
I did half of it. Yeah, and you do say you do say that a lot.
I'm glad that's all you got from him.
Es que todavía no se le sale lo del barrio.
And you use your hands. You when you feel it, you gotta feel it. But it was good driving home. It was a busy day, but it was sort of cool that I was listening to you, and then I got a little baby text. I go, ooh. So I got a double whammy of Erasmo.
Have that effect on women and men.
Oh well, but no, it's just 2 minutes.
That's all I need.
That 2-minute excitement.
Totally, dude only cares about the cash that's flowing, and that's about it. Unless he loses most. Yeah, 100%. You're right. Most streets of Brownsville are being repaired when they don't need repairing. There is other parts that do 100%.
Yeah.
Where's that damn audit? Let me say, I did have a conversation with John Cowan today. Actually, it was on social media, but I appreciate John Cowan asking.
It was a comment or a reply.
Yeah,
that's as far as the conversation.
He is the most handsome commissioner on there. But let me say that we had that conversation, and I said, it was promised in May. Why haven't we gotten an audit? And the reason why he states that we haven't gotten an audit is because they had to come back down and interview more people and do a little bit more fine-tooth combing, so that we should be getting in 2, 3, 4 months. I don't believe it.
It'll be ready after the elections.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Well, is it which audit are you talking about?
UB.
Oh, yeah, there's something there.
I do not believe it. And I said, thank you, Commissioner John Cowan. I wish that y'all would have been a little bit more communicative and told us back in May, hey guys, we need more time. Or in June, Sam, hey guys.
Should they have like bylaws that just indicate this is what it is, and if it's not, they need to get. I mean, this money. There's a lot of money there. It seems like there's some shenanigans that are happening.
Well, yeah, 135 million. 135 million. Almost as much as what Dr. Juana is worth, 135 million.
Oh, in heart, in spirit, but and maybe if I win the lotto, I gotta play though.
I bought 3 tickets. We need public servants who have a love for the people, ideas, principles, convictions, honesty, clean and good people. 100%. I agree with you.
Yeah.
You hear that as well? You use your hands when you feel it. And I use them.
Oh, there's a word for that.
Hey Sam, that counts as a conversation. Yeah. Mr. Erasmo, I love your show. I love you, Eduardo.
Where's Maggie?
You know what, man? I actually like it when like the people that comment so much negativity, and then you just start seeing the twist of like, hey, you know what? I don't dislike you anymore because there's more clarity to it.
Yeah,
and which is which is good. It's good that people are now understanding. There's still a lot of haters.
Yeah, I think
little by little change.
I think what's happening is that once it starts affecting your pocketbook, the way that it's affecting everyone's pocketbook, people start to understand. Look, I still have haters that live with mom and dad, and you know why? Because they don't pay a utility bill.
Well, you know,
Big tax
It
I
doesn't hurt
think
their pockets.
in the pocket.
it. Well, it might not hurt their pockets. Maybe they live with mom and dad and they're supporting mom and dad. I mean, we got
No,
to look at this generation.
what I'm talking about is those little crappy kids like uh, someone's kid that I'm not gonna say rides a yellow bus, but it's like those kids that think that they know the world. They're smart, Alex. They know everything. They've lived with their mom and dad all their life, and
Yeah.
they're all leftist to the left. They haven't had a job, and then all of a sudden they see some creature out there called Fika that's taking your money, and they go like,
Yeah,
"What?"
actually that's true. I mean, I was like that. I think everybody's like that. You don't know what you don't know
And it's
until
like all these
you learn it.
all these huercos cagados that are all of a sudden like, oh, I'm going to go rent an apartment by myself. I mean, they're 18 years old and they want to go rent an apartment. They go and they rent an apartment, and 3 months later they're back in the parents' basement.
Yeah. Well, I tell everybody, if
Because
you're living
then,
with your parents, if you're
because
living with
then,
your parents,
no,
you
yeah,
better be saving your money. You
hell
better be
no,
saving your money because
You know
when they
damn
are
well
off
they're
this
not.
earth, when they
they're
are
not.
off this earth, you have nothing.
They're not.
You have
They're,
nothing.
they're desperate to get out of the house because they think that they're grown ups. They go out and they hate Erasmo because they don't know anything about paying
You
taxes.
know all that money is going to Country Tuesdays at the bar.
100%.
Not if you kind of utilize, like
They don't.
guilt.
They've been pampered all their life, and all of a sudden they're going out. And again, and no, and not and look, I have some great kids out there, great 18, 19 year olds. Those guys love it, Osmo. But those are well centered individuals. They're the ones that are going.
Wow, you're sounding like from Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm like the Jedi Master. But let me say, and then what happens is, these kids, then all of a sudden, they go and they get these brand new cars,
Hmm.
and because they got credit because they're 18, 19 year olds, and then they got a car payment, and then they realize that, oh, I got to buy insurance, and an insurance for an 18, 19 year old is like astronomical.
High, high, high. Yeah, yeah.
Then they find out that in order to make their payment and their insurance payment, they can't pay their rent.
And now the gas.
And,
It's
and
weird.
then real
It's
life starts to hit
And the maintenance of the car.
amazing. And then real life starts to hit in, and they go like, "Oh crap! It Aspo was right."
But this
And
is what's going on right now. I'm feeling anxious for all the people. I don't know if you remember 2008 when we went through a big. It was a horrible deficit. What did he?
he's bald.
Oh, that
we
and that's what's happening right now. I'm real
we're in a
concerned about
recession.
people losing their homes because that's
We're
what happened in 2008.
no, we're in a recession. We're not in a housing market right now. It's the housing market is crazy.
It
And let me tell
it
you, the
it
housing
is,
market
but
the housing market is going to bust in a couple of years. Bust. The way it's going, it's going to bust. It's going to be a disaster because
mhm,
no one's going to be able to keep their homes.
right.
And
That's what happened in 2008.
the ricos, the Democrat tranza ricos that are in power right now are going to be wanting to buy the house at like pennies to the dollar. And you will probably get a crappy piece of property over there in El Rancho de San Benito that no one cares for anyway. And they were selling a piece of property over there for like $14,000, half an acre, because nobody wants to go live in San Benito. So what happens is that you're stuck because this economy is going to crap. PUB won't face its own bull crap. No, they won't. You're looking thinner, by the way. Yes, I am. I actually lost
Oh, I thought they
nine.
were saying.
No, not you. I actually lost like 9, 10 pounds.
Wow, when I grow up, I saw a picture of you. You were kind of chunky.
I weighed 493 pounds.
Yeah. Wow.
To say the least.
Chubby, that's mega fat.
Yeah. Well,
I was. Let me
you
tell
look
you.
healthy. You look healthy.
I thank you. I appreciate it. At when I was at 493, and I said I cannot get to a 500. I can't. I can't. I've got to do something, and I cut my stomach off.
Hmm. He left.
Uh,
He's back.
Staying with himself.
Sorry, I was gonna listen to you real quick, but he turned off the camera.
Erasmo got the cheese. Half of Browns teens are literally crackheads or pothead users. How know how it is here? Not I wouldn't say half. I would say maybe a good 15 to 20%, and
I'm
not crackheads, but
crack. I don't think we have crack here. Do we have a lot
oh,
of crack here? No, come on. I
what?
mean, I really don't think we have. I mean, look at teeth are not bad. I mean, if we go
What?
further up, there's
Uh,
like Dallas and up. I think
Sam,
there's a lot of
Sam,
meth.
Dr. Juana thinks that we don't have crack in Brownsville.
I think we don't have that much.
We got bunch of crack.
Oh,
Do a
that's
walkthrough. No, hold on. We'll do a walk
What?
through downtown and through West Brownsville one of these days,
okay. That
and we'll
would be
show
good.
you all that crack. It's not only crack. There's meth and fentanyl and
Well, see, the
ice.
meth thing, we got to get rid of that stuff. That's bad for everybody.
Well, crack is true. Crack is
That's
what?
that crack
There's a
is
there's
meth,
a,
isn't it?
there's a whole lot of things. Fentanyl is what you want to
Crack
get rid
is
of.
meth.
I can
Well,
walk
the
with you.
fentanyl, drugs in general. But
I can walk with you downtown and towards the west side, and I could go crack house. Keep on walking, crack house. Crack house.
see that type of stuff just needs
And
to
the cops
look.
won't do anything because they make money out of the people that they're catching living out of those houses.
But all you have to do is walk around, and I'll tell you which houses are crack,
Totally do. Good, Nikki.
crack house.
I mean, that's. I think you should. I mean, do the LVN thing. That's 1 year to become a licensed vocational nurse. 1 year, or try that, and then switch over to get your RN. I think
And
you should look that up.
And do you work for the FBI?
But isn't EMT different?
It is
Yeah.
different, but you're still EMT. You're going to be putting a year in. It's a little hard. I think being an LVN is much harder. In general,
I think I could have sworn I saw a post that Los Fresnos EMT or EMS, I don't know what you call it. They were doing a program where you pay like about 1,800 or 20 something hundred, and you would get it in a couple of months, like the EMT certification.
Well, a couple of months is good, but then once you get that EMT, I'd say get the paramedic, and then from the paramedic, you're going to say, "Well, I want to be a nurse." Well, be the nurse first.
If you don't have crack, it's because la doctora se la fumó toda.
See the way you are.
That's evil.
I don't. Let's see. I don't smoke crack. Is that what he said? If you don't have crack, is because no, I just don't think we have crack here. If we did, we would have a lot of issues with kids. I don't think we have a lot of issues with kids.
We do. What world are you coming down from?
Well, okay, if you look further up, I mean, yeah, we have murders and sexual assaults and
so do we.
Horrible things. We have horrible things that happen.
So do we.
But further up, there's so much more.
Also, Texas.
I don't know what I don't know.
We're noticing that.
This way.
This is why I'm the king of all local social media.
I know we have issues.
Yeah,
but I think that the Valley is a pretty great place to live compared to other places with
still got crack.
Those type of drugs. Oh, but he will do. Oh, good. Check it out. The other thing I would say is for the guys out there, I'm saying guys, but girls too, physical therapy assistant program, a PTA program. That it's hard, but we really need a lot of physical therapists around here because we're going to have an older group that need some help.
Why is South Texas full of drugs? Do you think we should legalize it? South Texas is full of drugs because of our closeness to the border. take into consideration this is a pit stop for a lot of the major cities going up north. Doesn't mean that we don't have a lot of that overflow stay here in the city of Brownsville. It's a little moneymaker thing. You know, you get some here, spread some here, and keep on going up north with a little bit more cash in your pocket. Should we legalize it? We should legalize marijuana. 100%.
Yeah, I think we should legalize marijuana. The
We should,
CBD, the
yeah,
CBD thing, I it has been so helpful for so many people.
yeah.
Just the CBD. The so
Legalize
yeah,
it, legalize it, tax it, sell that crap.
and
100%.
make and then utilize that money somehow. I want a medical examiner's office. I think we should have a medical examiner's office so we know what kills people. Not that the way we know what kills people is the way we'll figure out how to prevent them dying.
Let it snow in Brownsville. That's a lot of crack. Uh, the decadence of the neoliberal ideas have got to end in Cameron County. Build it and they will come. Is voodoo economics and has us in debt and poorer than ever. 100%.
Well,
One,
it's the build what people want, what they think is lucrative.
uh,
I mean, you said you're for that river thing. I don't know if that's if that's a really good deal. We have a beach.
well, the Riverwalk's going to be nowhere close to the beach.
I know, but uh, it's just where you want to go. The SpaceX, you all should try to somehow do some stuff with SpaceX.
There's one thing I want to do with SpaceX. But let me say,
Yeah, build it and they will
I
come.
agree with Matt Mateo's words. I think I said them first, exactly like he wrote them down. He probably got that from my page. Oh my God, esta señora, bring Miss Rubian back mejor.
Who? I'm sorry, Carlos. Like we said in the earlier, you just cannot please everybody. You just cannot please everybody.
I think it'd be kind of cool to put Dr. Juana and Rubian together, and then
So who's Ruby Ann?
she's Tejano singer,
Ooh,
also Browns Police Department, and I think maybe we'll have like
that's interesting.
what half intelligible commentary.
What did you say,
I love you.
sir? Are you being mean to me?
A little bit. We love Dr. Juana.
Yay! Somebody loves me,
Smoke,
Mr. Reyes. Sooner or later, you're gonna say, she's not so bad.
smoke chicken, not crack. Preach, brother. People here are still living in the 90s. Most of these old dinosaurs parents will feel embarrassed to see a therapist. And you know what? And, there's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. You know, I'm trying to, give Dr. Juana some recommendations. And
What do you? I am too busy. I need a therapist. I do. I need a therapist.
guys, if unfortunately for us, I agree with what Mr. Boo was saying. A lot of people think it's taboo. It isn't taboo.
Mhm.
If you need help, get
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
Please. Or contact Erasmo. I'll get you help. Those old bats probably need it more than we do. When are you running for BISD? Never. Ever again.
I still think somehow Maggie should.
I agree with you.
Where's Maggie?
Maggie is at a baseball game and she's not drinking beer. You do not, and this is for Maggie. She'll probably watch this later on. Maggie, you do not do baseball without drinking beer. It's intolerable.
And
To sit,
popcorn. Need the popcorn too.
and a hot dog. It's intolerable to sit at a baseball game sober.
Is it night or hot? Can't hablar.
Oh, it's hot all over. Cold beer. And again, guys, I can't drink beer, so it's not like I'm speaking for myself. ¿Qué hablan? What's up? What the hell? Dr. Wani is awesome.
Thank you, Miss Powell. I got an awesome. Is she being sarcastic? Okay.
BISD all Twiku.
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Hueco. You're all right, Doc. What happened
But
to my name?
I need therapy. I need therapy.
I don't know what happens to your name, but it's coming out as Facebook user. I mean, your comments still coming up. Oh, I love J. Angel Latigo. I want him to hit me with a latigo. I had a distant crush on J. Angel Latigo. He knows it. The live don't show it. It's weird. I don't know why. It's probably a glitch, puppy. No, I'm being serious.
Okay, good, good. I'm glad.
It's me. Love you, Papa. No, mom, fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Hola. Hola. Let me tell you, one of the things that I'm getting kind of trippy with Sam's black thing there. One of the things that we Sam, let me know when you're back. One of the things that I saw and I shared today was Dr. Prissy Roca Tipton going out there and having a fundraiser for her reelection to the BISD board. And let me tell you guys, they got a $3,000 scholarship sponsorship, a $2,000 sponsorship, a $1,000 sponsorship, and a $250 sponsorship. Who can afford that, Dr. Juana?
Well, not many, not many, and maybe she might not get people to sponsor her, because these are trying times right now. These are.
But don't you think it's a slap in the face to individuals that cannot afford those amounts?
I mean, no. I if they can't afford it, just don't give it. Do the block walking. Do something that can be helpful.
Let me explain politics to you, Dr. Juana. This is the issue. The individuals who can afford those $3,000, those $2,000, those $1,000, those are the ones that are going to be controlling that seat. And we're talking about vendors,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
the rich elite that we all hate.
Well, you don't hate. I mean, don't hate. But
I hate the rich elitists, the orange ticket holders that look down on the blue ticket holders. Oh yeah, screw those guys.
well, I think that one day in life it'll change.
They'll stop being.
I think it will change. I think there will people. You can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to go and do this. And I bet you there's going to be a lot of people out there that want to just give back when they're already there, when they've already given.
Kudos to the people in Tamaulipas for coming out.
I think you're doing that. Don't you do that? Don't you feel like you do a lot of community service? Just
I am the number one community service person in Brownsville.
So the answer is yes.
Without fear, intimidation, and transforming the state, the valley could learn a lot. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if we had 70 to 75, 70 to 80% of the individuals that are registered to vote come out and vote? My Lord. Hey, Maggie. She just looks like Maggie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Facebook user now. I love you. Only crooked politicians. True, puppy.
Well, I think it's the crooked politicians that everybody's really sick of. And that's everybody just everybody.
You know, I have a crush on you, right?
You have a crush on Facebook user?
Kids working at Soriana for a living have more determination than grown adults here. Mind blowing. And what Mr. Boop is referring to is that one of the things that you constantly see at Soriana's and at other places in Matamoros and throughout Mexico, you have a lot of young people out there, elementary and junior high kids bagging groceries for tips. They don't get paid. And yeah, there's a lot of determination out there. 100%. Your community service is court appointed. I already did that. I did that for a year.
I get it. I get it now.
What did Dr. Juan think about the bike trails all over town? Does she agree, like Rose Gowan?
Bike trails, I think, are dangerous if they're not in a straight line and away from traffic. Go somewhere, like Buena Vista down in Los Fresnos, or just they need to be very safe. That's what I think about bike trails. And if they're not safe, we're wasting our money.
I love when you're on.
Well, oh, he loves me now.
Well, always.
Last time you said,
I
I like you.
I love you to death. It's just that you have absolutely no clues on what.
Well, it's called being until you know what you know. But bike trails, that's how I feel about bike trails. I feel that I've already seen so many people die
From bike trails?
From riding a bike on a bike trail.
Joe Biden?
So I would want it to be safe, not with a bunch of people people driving, because these people drive and text.
Yeah, he does. I do have a crush on you. Let's see if it works. I changed to another profile. I haven't seen it, baby. Love you, Dr. Juana. Anyone that sticks to her guns and does not flip flop has my respect, whether we see eye to eye or online or not. Good night, Papa. Love you.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes.
He's amazing. All politicians are corrupt. You can't change the system. The system will change you. It's like maple tree in Brownsville. It has no sap. No, mamas, I could survive. I could survive.
Well, I want you to. I want every single person to survive a bike trail. But
I love you. Love you, Papa. Let me say, guys, it is outrageous in a time of recession that a board member would make a fundraiser and request sponsorship of 3,000, 2,000, 1,000.
But what is that what does that person do? I mean, do they have a lot of money?
Jay! Love you, Papa. Thoughts on the recent traffic issues? Let me tell you, part of the problem with the people in the city of Brownsville is they drive so horribly.
And you want a bike trail?
We have bike trails.
Well, see, they need to go away. Have you had accidents? Are you a bike man? Do you use the bike trail all the time, sir?
The problem is people drive too slow. They drive too slow, and then they bunch up and they pile up in these little masses on the expressway. Stop piling up together. Drive fast. It's an expressway. Yep. I love you. I love you too, dude. Still have a crush on Mo too. All the other violent stuff in Brownsville lately. Not since the stabbings, the killings, and the shootings.
Oh my!
And the hit and run. Brownsville has reckless drivers. 100%. They have a bike trail. They already have bike trails. They do. I used it.
So, well, now that you know, I don't use bike trails.
How do you know they're unsafe?
Because people die. I know the people that die from bike trails. I mean, that die. It's like, what happened to them? Oh, they were riding their bike and they died.
Who died on a bike trail in Brownsville?
Yeah, or riding a bike, the bike.
Brownsville, who?
Who?
Who died on a bike trail in Brownsville?
Oh, I don't know. I'll look it up. But it's something that bothers me. Is death. Death, sir, death.
Bro, since I've been gone, they had increased crime to the full 100%. Traffic issues because you don't have your street set up so you don't have to stop at every stoplight. I thought they pay to fix it. And let me tell you, there is absolutely no way in hell that those lights are synchronized. Absolutely not. I meant, bro. I know you did, Bobby. That's why I read it that way. I said that, Erasmo. Uh, no, I said it first.
Ah,
Let me tell you, I had a horrible, and we'll end with my sad story. I had a horrible afternoon because I had to go do a ceremony, a religious ceremony in Matamoros, allá para Plaza Fiesta, and uh, and I rushed because I had a wedding at 6:30, and I could not find a taxi, and I had my scooter, so I literally was scootering through Matamoros, guys, and people were like freaking out. People were like stopping and taking video, and like parallel next to me taking video. So it's probably going to come out in some news station. And ando en fregas. I finally see an HEB like allá 1,000 miles away. So me arranco para HEB. I get there, and the last taxi took me to the bridge. But I by then I was so dehydrated. I mean, I was like thirsty, like you wouldn't even believe.
that was today.
Today it was
Wow,
crazy.
wow, wow, wow. That's a cute story. It would be nice if somebody did videotape that.
It'll probably surface later on tonight. I haven't seen not one single investment to the city from Elon Musk. He has. They pocketed it. Night, babes. Love you, Mr. Boop. Guys, have a great evening. Thank you, Dr. Juana. Have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning.
And to prevent monkey pox. Peace and love, man.
Guys, I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.